Hello, my name is Kaylee. For some reason, I have Book of Mormon stuck in my head right now. Hello, my name is Kaylee Crosstitch, and you are at a channel where I talk about my craft. Hello, it's May 15th in the year 2023. Okay, anyway, it's the evening time on a weekday, and I might be a little weird, but I'm surprised I feel like recording. I'm Kaylee. This is Kaylee Crosstitch, and I talk about cross stitch and complain about my job because I'm a teacher, and the kids. It's like I'm speaking a different language because they're not listening like times 100. Anybody else? Any other teachers? And the week of Teacher Appreciation Week too. Last week, it was great. I got some cool swag for my school, and but the kids don't seem to think that we deserve any special treatment. Anyway, this is a Stitch North recap video basically because all the whips that I'm showing you, I worked on at Stitch North, except one, which yes. And I have not unpacked my Stitch North bags. Bags. It was in Canada, so it's big. So I'm going to do that. So, yeah. This was the bag of whips that I brought to Stitch North. And it is a bag from Kaylee of the sewingshop.ca or Kaylee Tent Stitch, which you should check out her channel. But it's the other Kaylee, and it holds all my bags, all my bags, all my whips. I hope I don't keep doing that. But I'm going to feel like I have to because big. It's big where I'm from, but bag where I've lived. So a lot of these whips I didn't work on, but I brought along with me. So this is the first thing I did work on. Or one of the things I worked on was Legal High of Long Dog Samplers. And this is where I'm at. A lot of people love to see this one in person because this is 36 count even weave, 1/1, full cross with Auvers soie, soie surfine, 2656. I've never felt like saying that. And a lot of people were curious about the tiny stitching, which I will be doing a tiny stitching update video. Who knows, maybe I'll record it after this, but soon, so that I can, share my updates on what's good and what's not to use, because I have updated my opinions since I recorded that video. Okay, hopefully these get put away. I think they will get put away. I brought this, but I didn't work on it, so I'm just going to show it to you in the bag. This is Ink Circles Cirque de Caro, and Nati and I are stitching this together, and I got to spend more time with Nati, my friend Stitchy Nati, who lives in Portland. And this bag is from Acorns. This bag. And these are exclusively for Acorns. Crafty Cory stitches. And I'm such a noob that I saw some of these type bags, these vinyl front flats at Stitch North, and I was like, it's the same person, but lots of people sew those bags. And then I also brought this, but I didn't even take it out, but it's in a miniature bag from Kaylee. That's so sweet. But this is Transpride Tapestry. I have no excuse for not having this one finished, but isn't that cute? 40 count, half stitch. And I'm going to talk about this a little later if I remember, but Dee was at weekend 1, and I was at weekend 2. No, I'll talk about it now. I feel like this is going to happen. You ever gone to a retreat that has 2 weekends, and then you're at the retreat with all your friends and you're having this amazing time, and you're like, everybody sign up for the same weekend. But I have friends at weekend 1. And I just want to see everybody. Can't everybody go to all the weekends of all the retreats? Let's all hang out in person. I took this, I didn't work on it. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's a 56 counter. This was a empty bag. Empty bag. I just dumped everything out. I worked on this one a little bit. Where is it? And this was one that I like to show people because this is, I feel like a lot of people know this pattern. Silver Creek samplers. Sing a sampler. 40 count, 1/1 with Gloriana Tudor Silk. Is there still... Oh, there's just a length that's not started. I think I got all of the sew a needle pulling thread in since you saw it last week. I think I worked on this on the plane. Funny story. I guess it might not be a funny story to some people because it's just a story about how I got really lucky. I got this makeup bag for a project bag, and I kind of like it. It's like the, what do they call this? The box bottom. And then the last whip that I took is in this bag, and this is a purchase from Stitch North. I brought a bunch of tiny stuff, and I brought Jessie's burb. They were there, and it was lovely to see my internet people. This has all my tiny stuff in it. I was showing everybody tiny stuff, tiny stitching. Tiny stitching. I have some tiny stitching. So this was from I Can Sew Make That. This is a set. And they had like mix and match bags, but I was like, I kind of want matching bags. It's like a city. I kind of went a little nuts on the project bags. And then I went over to Kaylee and got a couple little charms. A sheep. Is this a sheep? Sheep and kitty cat. Whoops, gold cat. Isn't that cute? Cute kitty. And in this one, what did I put in here? Oh yeah, I put my Modern Folk Embroidery 2023 stitch along. I worked on this a little bit. And this is also with Swasserfine, 46 count, Old Blue from XJU. And while I'm here, the fabric paper is going in this bag. This is, did I say, also stitched with Swasserfine. Okay, one of the first things that I did at the retreat was I met up with one of the people in my Ink Circles Round Robin group, and that it was Christina, and I purchased this big, what's the inside of this look like? Oh, this is really pretty. This is the first one I got. It has like this blue fabric on it. But this is Christina already finished their part. Look at those colors. So I don't remember if I showed you this in a Flosstube. I showed you mine version, but mine is 25 count. This looks like 14 count. I think it is. I love those colors. Look at that. But this is Christina's. I have yet to finish my portion of this. I worked on it for one day. I got like a crap ton of stitches, and then I still need to finish. But I have time, right? When do we... I just bit her fabric. Whoops. Wash this. When do we have to mail this? January, February, March, April, May, June. Ooh, I better get a move on. I better get going. This one is Christina's. This one is Samantha's. Look at those beautiful. That's a great combination. Is this a Gloriana? Yeah. Right? That's a Gloriana tag. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Come on, John. This is just gonna lay right in front of me. Am I past the whips? Oh! It's a little crab! We got a giddy crab. I met this beautiful, sweet lady named Val. And Val is gonna make me a micro quilt. It's micro stitching. And she showed me this gorgeous tiny quilt that she made. It was like this big. And it had like this big. And it had like, I don't know, over 100 pieces of fabric. Not squares. They were like rectangles. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay, unpack my bag with me. Some of this I'm just going to whip right through because I feel like I'm not the person to give like a beautiful unpack my bag with me. I think I put all the patterns that I got in here. So the first thing in the bag was a pattern with a Roxy Flosco red maximum cross stitch. This was the only thing I picked up from the freebie table. Look at this. Look at how demure she is. I didn't even look at the patterns and I was like, I'm taking this home. Because, like, I would wear that cross stitch on a sweater and cardigan. Like, come on. She's living her best life. Look at these on the back. She's just like, this is all cross stitch. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay, what else is in here? A thing from Dudzimski? Texture Treasures. Texture Treasures. A little booklet with some specialty stitches. And no shade, I probably won't stitch it. A Bird in Flowers, designed for Stitch North. Who is this? I don't know. We just got some patterns, you know? Moisel? I almost thought it said moist. Teresa Moisel. Shakespeare's Peddler. And this was a purchase. I was so glad to see that Brennan Nettle had this. Toonies! Dee showed their patterns releases for Stitch North, the exclusives, and I was like, I want the Toonies. Anybody remember Garrison Keillor? He was this guy who had this radio show that was kind of like skits and stuff. And there was this one skit, Guy Noir, Private Eye, where he was a private eye, a PI, a private investigator, and he, like, somehow always accidentally shot himself or someone else. And there was one where he and his partner were in a boat in Minnesota, and they heard a loon. They heard like, ooh! And then I don't remember who shot, but one of them was like, I'm gonna shoot it. And then he accidentally shot the other guy. And the other guy was like, I sound like a loon. Like he got shot and then the loon virus or something got him. This was a Evertote purchase. And I am a noob when it comes to project bags. I have a few. Where's the other one? Where'd it go? Oh yeah. But Evertote does this fancy thing where they sell two different sizes. They sell this size, which, duh, cats. And then they sell this size. And here I am. It's upside down. And here I am thinking, I do tiny projects, so what do I need this big thing for? So I bought this one. And I did not realize that the big one comes with the small one. And I wanted this size, but like, I was just so excited, you know? And so, who was I? I think it was Matt that was ringing me up. I'm not sure. they were like, they didn't really offer this one as an option. So I was like, I didn't ask because I was like trying to, I don't know what. I was overwhelmed, I guess. But then I realized that if you buy the big one, that you get the small one. And so I had to go back, and get the whole cat set. Because look at these funny cats. I asked somebody who was there the second day with project bags, and I was like, because I saw somebody's cats. I think it was actually a tuxedo, and I was like, oh, I need the cat project bag. And I went and asked them, I was like, do you have any cats left? And they're like, no, it's always the first thing to go. So these are my people in more ways than one. We got a coupon with buttons. I got a few sets of floss drops. Do I have any other purchases in here? I don't think so. Here's the pin for frogging to avoid the frogging curse. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Oh, that sucks. An Ort catcher. More floss drops from the same person. I'm not sure how this audio is going to turn out. This was a gift from Nati from Japan. Look at the little kittens on the keyboard. Kittens on the keyboard. Look, this one is reading music. Oh, so cute. And then Nati also. You've got to be kidding me. A little maneki neko. Look at how cute. This is handmade from the actual place in Japan. Let's go into the Tiny Things collection. Oh no! Oh, I just realized one of my pieces of furniture is like kind of messed up. It's like breaking. Crap skis. I have to fix that. Teeny tiny black cat earrings. Oh, Susie. I miss Susie. Lots of floss drops. Yay. More floss drops. Yay. This was clearly where I put all the floss drops. Needle minder from one of the vendors there. I can't remember what they were called, who they were called. Needle minder from somebody just passing out needle minders. Whoops. Project bags and needle minders. That was my haul. Is that all in the cat pouch? Oh. This was a goodie from somebody. Jackie, did you give me this? Kleenex and chocolates and a little crochet thing. Oh, this is also part of the goodie bag. Brennan nettle, a pattern, fabric, and floss. I'm excited to try that. I have so many flosses that I just have not tried yet, and I feel kind of bad about it because there's so many different kinds. What is this? Oh! Keymat Designs. I don't remember what this is from. I feel like maybe this was a goodie from somebody. It's a little scissor charm. Look at all this junk. Stuff. Here's another gift from Nati, and Nati showed me this amazing idea. So this originally had chocolates in it, but it has cats on it. And then Nati was like, just put your needle minders in here. So there's the Stitch North needle minder, Rocky Mountain needle minders is there, gorgeous needle minders. Here's Susie, and my friend Ashley gave me that. Kaylee made these cool resin needle minders where she just puts a stamp in and then puts a magnet in the stamp and resins it, and then the second magnet sticks. Some more floss drops. And look at these stickers. Look at those stickers. Guess who these are from? Deanna. And Deanna has a picture of me doing this with my tinies. Thumbnail. Do you think it'll catch it? And then my gorgeous, sweet, awesome friend Ashley, who I found right away and sat with, gave these little goodie bags with this awesome needle book. Needle book. I've been kind of wanting a needle book. So, Canada, with some flossy floss. So that's the haul. It's a lot, and I'm looking forward to cleaning this up. Here, do you want to see? It's gonna be fun. So, like I said before, I feel like it was like I feel like the same thing happened at weekend 1 where everybody was like, sign up for weekend 2 again. And I don't, okay, so everything that I'm about to talk about is literally just musings. Here, here. Musings. Remember that one? Wow. Everything I'm about to talk is just musings. It's not like heartfelt opinions. It's not meant to be like critical of retreats. But it feels sometimes when I went, it felt a little bit like I was back in high school in the terms of like saving each other's seats and saving tables and worrying about like what others were going to think of me. And I tried as much as I could to just push all those like social pressure things out of my mind, because I just wanted to meet people and talk to people and have fun, you know? And I did, which was really nice. I mean, I stayed at the same table for the whole time, but I mean, everybody was walking around, talking, chatting, which I feel like is what it's supposed to be. But then, like, I feel a little strange about having first dibs on registration for next year, because word gets out. It's a wonderful retreat. You get to hang out with your friends. And for me, Toronto wasn't like a super duper expensive flight. A lot of people can drive there. Like, I know there's a lot of East Coast people who drive. And this is the first retreat I've been to, so maybe I'm just like spewing. And maybe other retreats, you know, they don't do this. But we, as members of the retreat, we got like first dibs on registration for next year, which I did. I registered for second weekend again. I don't know. What do you think? Like, as someone who has been to a retreat, do you feel the same way? Or as somebody who hasn't been to a retreat but wants to go, but it was sold out before you booked? Like, I don't know. It's just amusing, okay? The Evertote team was amazing, and I understand why they want to like just give us first dibs, because we were already there, because it's such a sweet experience. It's hard to describe. At the end of the second day or the first day, I was like, I feel refreshed, stitching wise. Like, I'm gonna update my tiny stitching video. I feel like I have so many new friends. I have so many new ideas. I was telling people it felt like I was supposed to, like, I felt like how I think that I'm supposed to feel after a professional development, which I don't feel refreshed after professional developments, but I felt like I was that's the way that I felt after it. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any thoughts about that? I forgot to show you this. Here's amongst the tulips. Yesterday I filled in most of the rest of this flower. And up here. And a little bit of the kitty's white spot on their chest. I didn't show you any finished photos today. So that's all my Stitch North recap. I'm gonna tease this. I was watching Darcy yesterday, and he called me out. I'm a teacher. First of all, I'm a teacher. So, if I've been in a weird funk, you cannot blame me for not making any new jingles. So I was watching his video, he called me out, and before he finished the video, I wrote something new. So that's the teaser. All right. Okay. Oh, yes. I will be sending out some of the Tiny Stitching giveaway. If you're new here, hey, good to see you. I give away Tiny Stitching kits, which I did at Stitch North, and I ran out, which I didn't think I was going to because I went with like 50 pieces of fabric or whatever. But I ran out. So if you were at Stitch North and you didn't get a chance to get a kit from me, or if you didn't go to Stitch North and you would like to try Tiny Stitching, first of all, go watch the video that I have on it, but don't, because I'm going to update it. But okay, do whatever you want. But I give away like a tiny piece, not a tiny, like a 4 inch by 5 inch square of fabric, your choice of count. I have 40 count, 46 count, 56 count, even weave. And I will also offer up my quilting squares, which is what I'm stitching on. Where'd he go? Here's the giddy crab. That's what this is on. And it's pretty tiny. So if you want to try it, just fill out my Google form. It's in my link tree below. And I'll send you a needle. I'll send you some floss. I'll send you some fabric, and you can try it. And if you hate it, you hate it. And you didn't spend a whole bunch of money on it. That's why I do it. Okay? Any questions? Any concerns? Any cries of outrage? I think one of my teaching, my mentor teacher said that one time. Any cries of outrage? Share them below. And before I hit 30 minutes, because I'm rambling now, I will see you on the next one. Probably sooner than later, because it's the end of the year. I'm more and more overstimulated by the day. It's concert week. And so I'm a little like holding on for dear life, but my brain is ready for more stitchy things because of a wonderful retreat. So much love. Love you all. And I will see you on the next one. Now enjoy this really cute picture of Susie, because I just love this kitty. I miss her so much. Look at that cute kitty. Her whole body would move when she would go. Don't worry. I love my new cat too. Okay. Love you. Bye.